Hey guys, how are you? So, I just kind of been taking some steps backwards before creating more YouTube videos, only because I'm trying to watch the narrative and I'm trying to see what's really going on. So, over on the Facebook platform, there's a lot of working with 4D, the fourth dimension, the negative frequency, because it seems that that's where all the work is needed right now. So this month of June has been a train wreck and a hot mess. And the only way that I could translate it in my words for wisdom is basically we have to rise above. We are being forced to rise out of the 3D, the third density. We're being forced. Well, some people have already gone to the 5D, the new Earth or whatever you want to call it, whereas some people have not. Those people who are caught stuck in the 3D world where they feel like, Trump's the devil and, white supremacy is going to kill them. That's where that reality and that timeline, that paradigm is needing the work. And they're having a hard time evolving from that frequency. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I've learned about archetypes and archons and the let's just go there. The reptilian frequency, the Saturn frequency, all of those are basically they're brain teasers. They're mind mental games, brain games, and everything is assimilated. Everything's assimilated and intentionally. It's like Minecraft. It's the same thing. You structure it, you go through it, you break it down, you build it back up, and then it's that's how supervisors have longevity jobs. They have to create problems and fix them. It's just how it goes. Now that I know that, I'm like, okay, I need to chill out because I was getting very frustrated. I was getting a little frustrated about. Okay, so let's just be real. The things that I gathered in my research and things I've read, Floyd, the killing Floyd's murder was not a racial intent to harm someone because it wasn't a random officer her harming a random black individual. I have to be very careful with what I'm saying because I guess like the social media police, the anti-free speech committee will come after our channels and start. And that's another thing that's just like, what are they doing? It's going to come to a point where everyone's going to get so mad and frustrated they're going to revolt. They don't want that. So for me, it's just peace and clarity and trying to rise above and find the general topic here. So, to collect the situation, off-duty officer, he wasn't even like an officer at all. Like that's the reason the things that come up when you do a simple Google search. The hairline of people or the receding hairlines of people. You're matching the images. Like when you're doing the research, you can actually just see clearly it's all agenda. June, they're attacking. I don't know why blacks in black general. Why are we the epicenter right now? Why are we being, why are we being blamed for everything? We're being blamed for the riots. We're being blamed for being victims of racism. And then, like, the politicians wear the African scarf, which has no relation to Black Lives Matter or anything like that. And the confusing part of it is Black Lives Matter is not a statement. It's not a quote. It's not a gesture of it's not a what am I trying to say? It's not like a chant. It's an organization. It's a name of an organization. Kind of like American Cancer Society, American Heart Association. Those are labels of organizations, and each organization has their own stance. For which it stands. Like in our Pledge of Allegiance. There you go, right there. Pledge, fraternities, groups, secret societies. That's just what it is. You have to find. You have to follow the paper trail, the money. Once you do that, you will start to see the bigger picture, and then you can start detaching and discording yourself from. The emotion that I have is just anger and frustration because if you've been following my channel a lot, there's been a lot of death. I've been witnessing too much death. Even down to my older brother. He passed last Halloween. His birthday was this past Monday. And then I have a close friend who's my soulmate. He passed 4 years ago. His anniversary, celebration anniversary of his passing is tomorrow. So I have like this death, life, birth, renewal in my timeline. I have two uncles. One's birthday is right after Thanksgiving, but one of my other uncles passed the day after Thanksgiving. And then the next month, which is another uncle's death anniversary, is the day before the other uncle's birthday. So I'm always like not cool. June and December, I'm always just a mess. Emotions all over. So the time now is bad. It's weird. We're in Mercury retrograde, and then they choose to do these. People who aren't even black are involved with these name changes of products. Like, okay, so you're gonna go after Betty Crocker, Uncle Sam. Really? What about Uncle Dean and his breakfast? It's just Chiquita Banana. What happened to all of those? Or the Hamburger Helper. Why put a clown nose on a white glove? That's a racial jab. Because there wasn't enough meat. So if there wasn't enough meat, and slaves had to find other ways and means of making food, you're making a joke out of them. So it all needs to just stop. But it's not. We can't change them, and we can't shift their powers. We can only shift ourselves, rise above that. So if you are getting upset, you are getting angry, use that dragon energy, fuel it out, say it out loud, record a video, just talk it out. Like you have to really release that dragon fire from within. So that's my advice that I have for everybody. I would love to do more diving into the mysticisms and the truths, but it's just not the right appropriate time to be on to things right now because everyone's distracted. And I don't want some of my important messages to be ignored. So I'm just waiting for another couple of weeks before I can dive right back into where we left off. But that's all I can really share is if you guys look at the paper trail of June, it's I hate to say it, it's a democratic democracy type movement. They're really trying to shift the power from Trump and give it to the blue. And I've already revealed that in videos before. What is the agenda of the blue? They want to disarm Jerusalem, and they want to give the powers to Palestine. The two tribes of Abraham are at it again. They're at war. I was actually watching Rome. It's an episode on Hulu. It's like a TV series, and I was watching how it was Caesar and I forgot the other person's name. I forget his name, but I didn't realize that it was the two. I didn't realize. Oh, and Pompey. I didn't realize Pompey and Caesar were existent in the same timeline because I thought Pompey was way before. Now it's starting to make sense. These two lines of Abraham have been going at it for a long time. It's the Cain and Abel effect. Dualism, Pandora's box. I've been saying this for years, and the two sides are going to have to agree and mend fences. So, I mean, it'd be fascinating if Trump gets reelected and then he makes Biden his vice president. Who knows? Like, this show, the circus show, was just amazing because everyone who can't think for themselves or for the conscious collective, they're falling for it. People are getting mad at something that was created out of air, and but I just look at it as like, okay, look, the Floyd situation. Pelosi, why were you wearing an African scarf? Why would you have? Why would you? That was just. It was race. It was a racial jab, and no one took it that way. That's where I'm a little confused. Even for me, it didn't feel as insulting as it was intended. But at the same time, I was just like, why are you guys doing that? Why are you showing stupidity in front of everybody? But yet, Trump is staying quiet and kind of in his corner, like, look, I ain't going there. And then he's being recused of racism because it's his fault all this is happening, according to the peanut gallery. So none of it makes a lot of sense. Rise above it, everybody. Stand still and find your peace. Find your peace. That's all I can really suggest. I'll try to have something by the next few days. I've been really, really distracted with a lot of negative energy and a lot of things that, like, I'm trying to get myself situated, housing wise, job wise, health wise. Everything had a derailment last month. So just send your prayers this way, send good vibes, and yep, I'll keep you guys updated next few days. Alrighty. Take care. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.